Hi everyone, this is Alexander Antsipov, and in this video I'm going to show how to add a rating component into your mobile application. First I will create new Ionic 4 application with name Rating App. If we would open any screen, for example screen 1, and take a look on palette, we can see that rating component is absent in the list of default components. But this is not a big issue because we can use App.io plugin. Let's find it, rating plugin, and import. Here, as you can see, rating screen was imported into our application. Let's test it. For that, let's change routing to rating screen and test. Application is ready, and here we see that 4 stars were selected. We can, for example, select 3 stars or 3.5 stars or 5 stars and so on. Now let's take a look how this application works. Go to App.io and open rating screen. Let's select our component, and here we can see that our rating component consists of 2 components. First is HTML component, where container is specified as a rating, and then here we see the list of properties of our rating component. So the most important are max property, where we can specify the number of, in our case, stars. Then we can specify empty and full icon, and for example if you want to change star icon on something else, for example on circle, everything what is needed just to provide corresponding UTF symbols. So you can find the symbols in internet, and let's change our stars on circles. So first let's copy empty circle and paste it as empty icon. Then find the same but filled circle, paste it here. Also let's change the maximum number from 5 to 6. The next property is a float, which means that we can specify not only the full element but also a half element. ng model is clear. The value of this property is a variable where the value of our rating component will be set. Such property is read-only, disable, and style is standard property. And last specific property is the titles. So this is an array of titles for our elements. And now let's test how our updated application will work. Now we see circle instead of stars, and we see 6 circle instead of 5 stars. If it's needed to add this component on absolutely new screen, for example on screen 1, we can copy and then paste on screen 1. And since our component has a rating, we have to add rating variable with type number. Then that's it. Now let's change routing back to screen 1 and test. Here screen 1, so again we can specify our rating. That is all what I wanted to show in this video. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments.